So at this point, you have enough algebra skill and information and knowledge regarding ellipses and circles for that matter to try both of these problems on your own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still work them out, but again, a little bit faster than I did the one before. So if you want to press pause and try this one on your own, I would encourage you to do that. Meanwhile, I'm going to get started. First step is always to try to put it into, sometimes we call it vertex form. So we group our x's, we group our y's, we get our constant to the opposite side. So we factor out the 25, get ready to complete the square, factor out the 9, again, get ready to complete the square. And then 25 times 16, when we do that 25 times 16, that's 400. So I'm going to add 400 to the opposite side. And then, of course, that's just adding 9. So we've got 25 times x minus 4 quantity squared plus 9 times y plus 1 quantity squared. And that is going to equal 225. 409 minus 184 is 225. Going to divide everything by 225. And these problems, you could probably tell already that they work out so nicely. 25 divided by 25 is 1. And then 225 divided by 25, well, that's 9. And y plus 1 quantity squared, if we take divide by 9, we're going to get 25 right here. So we've got a center. That completing the square, really, if you can complete the square, that's really what this is all about. It's all about just trying to get this into that form, completing the square. So our work with completing the square was so incredibly important. So we've got a center at 4, -1. We've got an x radius, which is, the x radius is going to be our minor radius. So this is equal to 3, but it's the minor axis. And then we've got our y radius, which is equal to 5, and that's the major axis. So this is going to look a little bit different. So we're going to go up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I should make this one, let's make this one blue. This way you could see the difference. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our x radius, 1, 2, 3, that's definitely minor, 1, 2, 3. We're going to connect these dots. That's a beautiful ellipse. You can tell I can draw the vertical ellipses a little bit easier than those horizontal ones. Okay, let's figure out where those two focal points are. So the foci is going to be a distance c, which is equal to, remember, the larger denominator minus the smaller denominator. Well, that's a nice number. That's 16, right? The square root of 16 is 4. So we're going to go 4 units along the major axis. 4 units along the major axis. So our center, which was at 3, -1. 3, -1. Did we do this right? Did I do this right? I did. I did. Yep, okay, just making sure. Okay, we've got that, and then we're going to go up 4, so 3, -1. We're still going to go right 3, right? So we're still going right 3, but -1 plus 4 is 3. That's this one right here. 3, 3. And then this one, we're going to take that y value and we're going to go down 4, so we're going to subtract 4. So the other one's going to be 3, -5. So that's where our foci are. So there we go. So we've got another one that's got 16x squared plus 25y squared minus some other values right here. That's going to be our next try in the next problem that we do.